Welcome to Tech Challenge Makers Conquer E-commerce. I'm Elise, your resident tech expert and author of the book Browser versus Buyer. I've worked with entrepreneurs for over 6 years, and I've helped hundreds of creatives overcome their technology fears. Gain clarity and direction in your business with Elise's E-commerce Elevator 6-month group coaching program. Join now at myscheduledbiz.com/elevator. The link is in the show notes. Today, we'll be talking about how to reward yourself with time off. By the end of this episode, you'll understand why committing to downtime is so important to your business and your sanity, the technology that can help, and walk away with one action step. Now, I don't know about you, but I find myself in the same cycle with my business over and over and over again. I push really hard to get this impossible task done in an impossibly short amount of time. And as I'm working on it, I realize I have more tasks that need to be done because of that task. Those things end up getting added to my to-do list. Now, I do finish the impossible task, but then I immediately focus on another task. Then I repeat this entire cycle again and again and again and again. Then at some point, I start telling myself that I am doing a terrible job because my task list seems to never get shorter, and I am clearly not getting anything done, so I must be the worst at running my business. Now, the reason this happens is because after we complete that major goal, we didn't do anything to celebrate that achievement. So we have no memory, no moment of joy to pull from in the future. We only have the memory of the never-ending task list and the mundanity of constantly pushing and never actually completing anything. This is why it is so important to recognize your achievements, because I guarantee you have them. One great way to do this is to take some time off and do something that you love. Now, that activity is going to remind you time and again about how you got to do something you enjoyed because you are doing such a good job. Before we jump into the rest of the episode, please share this podcast with other business owners that it can help. Also, be sure to stick with me to the end of the episode to learn your challenge for today and implement what you've learned. So what does time off mean? This can be an hour lunch at your favorite restaurant, a 2-day weekend trip, a week-long vacation, a 15-minute call to a friend you haven't spoken to in a while. It doesn't matter how long the time off is. It just has to be connected to something that you really enjoy. The key is to make sure you have positive memories to relate to the fact that you are doing a great job. It also gives you something to strive towards and look forward to after immersing yourself in a difficult or time-intensive task. Want more help with your e-commerce brand? Subscribe to Tech Challenge Makers Conquer E-commerce on your favorite podcast platform so that you don't miss any of the episodes that are released every week to help you grow your e-commerce shop. So, how can you use tech to help you reward yourself with time off? Well, there's several ways that we probably all realize, but you're not thinking about it being tech. You can book your vacation. This used to be a lot more complicated, but now with the internet, go book that weekend trip or that week-long vacation that you're going to go on. You can find a great deal on something you've always wanted to do. Groupon is a great place to do this. Like my daughter and I love to go and do painting classes. We can do it directly from the place. We can also do it through Groupon. And there's tons of other ideas. If you want to go skydiving or whatever the case may be, doing something that you love, you can find a deal on it. That's going to be like a marriage made in heaven, right? You can schedule your time off on your calendar so that you don't put it off or decide it isn't worth it. Work is always going to be there. Don't let that work stop you from remembering everything you've already achieved. So your action step for this week is to decide right now what time off you're going to take when you finish your current project. Write it down and commit to it. And when you finish your project, enjoy your time off. If you like what we're doing here at Tech Challenge Makers Conquer E-commerce and it's helping you gain clarity and direction in your business, you should check out Elise's E-commerce Elevator. In this 6-month group coaching program, I'll guide you through the ins and outs of building a business for purchase conversion. You'll also get to join up with a small group of other e-commerce shop owners who are focused on building exponential growth and reaching the right audience. Head over to MyScheduledBiz.com/elevator and join us. We welcome a limited number of new members every 6 months, and by signing up today, you'll reserve your spot. Thanks for listening. See you next week right here on Tech Challenge Makers Conquer E-commerce.